Hey there guys, my name is Nuclear-Skull87 and in today's video we will be doing part 11 of my walkthrough for the original 2012 release of Mark of the Ninja. And the name of the map we are on today is Set to Flight. The final mark protects you, and it's the only thing that can keep you alive as you escape to Breeze.
We can't just leave Dosan here. He deserves better than being left for the vultures. Dosan should be laid to rest at home, in the shrine. I'm ashamed that we must leave him out here, alone. Your trials are over, Dosan. I pray we're as brave when we stand before ours.
Sorry for that brief lack of dialogue there. I just wanted to...
Can you feel the effects of the final mark? Nobody has borne it for years. But the legends say that you'll move so quickly, it'll seem as if you vanished in thin air. I hope that's true. I can't see another way to get out of here alive.
So we obviously got to push this giant crate here and put it over that switch, because that's how we open this door down here.
Look at that. We'll never get through there. Unless...
So she's talking about the Mark of Serenity, of course, which allows us to teleport to in ways we couldn't do before otherwise. Just before I read this, unfortunately it's a sad day today in Mark of the Ninja, as Dosan, our wise old mentor and friend, unfortunately died and was slain at the hands of Master Azai's cold, technical, evil, robotically enhanced cyber ninjas of myriad sorts. So yeah, definitely. The final ninja tattoo ability changed a few times during development. It started as a straight teleport, became a mid-air super dash, and then stopped time completely while letting the ninja move freely, and finally settled on the parabolic throwing teleport effect. Amazingly, the puzzles in this part of the level for training the player in their new ability remained largely unchanged between implementations. Tatham Johnson, programmer. So I'm going to select Mark of Serenity so I can use it to get past those bombs.
Except your darts. Let's hope that's enough to get out of here.
So yeah, unfortunately, it will be not possible to utilize stealth kills until we recover our sword. So
those things will have a harder time following us if we split up. I'll meet you outside the ruins. Be careful.
New optional seal. Escape the first stalkers without being seen. The stalkers were meant to be the scariest adversary the player would face because they have the same locomotion abilities as the player. In general, the player is able to stay hidden because they can reach and move across, slash through spaces the enemies cannot. With the stalkers, we took that advantage away. Nels Anderson, lead designer. I'm gonna go ahead and try killing one of them with those bombs up there. Unfortunately, that didn't get her. So I'm going to go ahead and use Mark of Serenity here. I'm going to grab her attention. Voila, and look what I did there. Indirect kill. Awesome. I think that's awesome anyway. Oh, there's another one. Gotta move and hide quickly. Awesome. Finally. Excellent. Finally, that took her out as well. That's a kind of rather fairly easy way, if you ask me, to take out stalkers, as they're called. And those are the enemies, alas, that killed Dosan, the old man I mentioned earlier in this video. He was awesome. The stalker enemies ended up being a lot of work and took a long time before they started feeling right. We wanted them to be able to go anywhere the ninja could go, but even then they took so long to run there that they didn't feel threatening enough. Eventually, we made their attacks so devastating that keeping them at a distance was the best way to deal with them. Tatum Johnson, programmer. And voila. See if there's anything over here. So obviously they shouldn't be a danger anymore now that we've killed them. Those specific stalkers, that is. Ah, and there's our first scroll up in that building there. I took a bit of risk with this level in taking the player's weapon away, but I wanted a very explicit change of pace where the player felt pursued and disempowered. I wanted players who hadn't been playing non-lethally to try that style, in addition to emphasizing the new Serenity ability. Often in their late stages, in stealth games especially, players will be given some tremendously powerful ability that either undercuts the stealth gameplay and turns them into a roaring tempest of death, or makes them completely invisible and silent. To go the other way could have turned out wrong, but based on the reaction, I think most folks enjoyed the change of pace. Nels Anderson, lead designer. This one too. Okay, I knew that was going to be kind of dumb, unfortunately. Oh, I forgot we can use Mark of Serenity as well here. Ah, of course they noticed me doing it. And we've read that one already, so we don't need to read that again. Gonna see if that makes them go down. Hopefully they're stupid enough to do that, but unfortunately they might not be, so. And obviously I don't want to hit this one above me, because it will kill me more likely than it will them, so. However. Ah, yes! Another fun little indirect kill. That's what you gotta do. To me, at least, I feel that's the easiest way of taking out the stalkers. Gone. Okay, and I'm gonna use the Mark of Serenity again. It's mainly so I can grab this scroll.
I have failed, but I cannot surrender. This era does not belong to us, but we can take from it. I have seen today's soldiers and the weapons they use. With these tools, we could adapt, and we could survive.
Let's see what this bit of commentary piece has to say. Asai's audio logs aren't a haiku so much as a haiban, a mix of prose and poetry. Though even using that label is probably stretching it. This was Azai's biggest chance to explain his side of the story, make himself appear sympathetic. So it's important to let him speak clearly. We spent a lot of time discussing how to strike this balance, floating our chief antagonist to also be a sympathetic character who's doing something dishonest for the greater good of his clan. Hopefully these logs help him make his case. Chris Dolan, writer. And I would say that they definitely do. Can't say there's any denying that. Master Azai. You gotta make it. Trying to get her to run into that bomb, so that way we have an indirect kill that takes her out. Come on, you cold technical cyber ninja, I'm over here. Yes! Finally took her out with a, a bomb trap. Explosive trap, I guess you could say. The location for World 3 took form because Jeff and I liked the idea of a desert city that was once huge and great but was now run down and lawless. The idea that this is where the ink came from happened afterward. World 3 is the first time that hallucinations show up in the real world. Excuse me. It's difficult to see the faint layer of tattoo clouds panning through the backyard because the sandstorm is pretty opaque. But they are there. We also wanted this world to feel far away from the precious locations because the ninja has broken away from the clan for the first time, so we thought it would suit the emotional tone if he was physically far away. Meekin Shaw, lead environment artist. Look where we are. Finally, a seal completed. And we don't want to go through those things because it'll activate darts, which will kill us right away, if not very quickly. Okay, we're going to use Mark of Serenity next time we use that. I'm going to go ahead and uplift this thing here. And of course you had to get killed. I have an even somewhat better idea. Why can't you avoid that? Okay, I've got a better idea of how to do this. First, What? How's it able to kill me? I just could have sworn I got under that doggone kind of crate, but somehow it's still... the darts managed to kill me. That's how I think to do it. Each level is composed of nearly 20 different layers of art, helping to create depth in the 2D space and a subtle balance of lighting and color. There are multiple levels of background buildings intertwined with mist effects. The interiors use several layers for decor, color effects, and shadowing, while at the platform level, Ninja weaves behind silhouetted layers of pillars and railings, and as the game progresses, more and more layers of moving hallucination effects appear. The solid black masses of buildings turned out to be distracting, and were later broken up with a faint layer of pipes and wooden debris in the walls. Kelly Graham, environment artist. I'm surprised I did as well that time, because then I was kind of sucking somewhat. That other one. Okay. Finally, we have a safe and easy means of getting up there.
Nothing.
Bypass all bandits without taking damage. Okay. This is the first of a new... this one, buddy. New optional seal, that is. And voila! Kill 5 enemies using traps.
You cannot hide forever.
I'll shoot that one down with a bamboo dart.
No trace, but we will find him.
Stealth kills are unavailable until you recover your sword.
Are you up there? It must have been something.
Must have been something.
Maybe he fled.
Maybe he fled. Ah, yes, and I killed 2 out of 5 enemies using traps.
He got someone.
Oh, that was a close call.
Where is he? No trace. But we will fight.
It's weird because I've been playing Mark of the Ninja for almost a decade now, and yet there's certain levels I still can't figure out without having to look up some YouTube walkthrough videos myself, in spite of that. Even though I know it like the palm of my hand, like, say, Doom 3, for example. Don't want to go there just yet. We'll go ahead and destroy this light so that he won't be able to detect me as easily.
Someone is here.
Yes! Finally. Oh,
Someone
yes,
is down.
another 4 out of 5. We've got just one more to go and we will complete that
Are you
seal.
out there? He got someone.
He got someone!
One has fallen. He's gone. Maybe he fled. Hey, I know you're here. Maybe he fled.
Obviously we want to jump across that. Let's go ahead and destroy those lights, just so they won't be able to detect me as easily.
We're coming for you.
We're coming for you. My cheesy Middle Eastern accent is coming for you. I don't want to go down there until I've completed the seal of all the explosive traps. There's just some way I can. I'm gonna wait for him to get out of the way first, of course. Whoa! Almost killed myself.
Hey! He's still here. I know it.
Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. He's got someone! Got an idea. There we go, slippery slope. I knew that would work somehow, even if it's not a very conventional means of taking out enemies in this game. Still, I enjoyed it. Cool. Where is another explosive trap? Killed myself on accident. I have to do this all over again, unfortunately.
Hello, little man.
In case that got the attention of another enemy.
Maybe he fled. Are you out there?
I'm over here, you idiot.
I know I heard something around here. Hey, I see him! Damn it! I lost him.
That still doesn't convince him to come over here?
Don't let him get away. Hear something.
Just in terms of difficulty level, I'd have to go as far as and say that this is my least favorite level in Mark of the Ninja.
I heard that.
Partly the optional seals are so difficult in this map. Excellent. I don't like how difficult the optional seals are. Got an idea. Shatter that light.
He must be somewhere else. Hey, he's here!
Excellent. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love that. Ah, yes. Yes, finally. I knew there was a way to do that. Oh, perfect. Let's shoot that one down.
It's clear.
I like the way he twirled his gun there a bit. Yes, finally. Oh, yeah. One thing is for sure is I cannot complete a Mark of the Ninja walkthrough video without completing all the seals.
Don't let him get away.
Someone is here. It's my cheesy Middle Eastern accent. Right. Oh, of course it got me before I could get out of the way. I'm aware of that, yes. Yes. Ah, finally I completed that seal.
Hey,
Time I managed to complete that seal.
here, move it.
And of course I had to fall into the spikes on accident. The level construction in World 3 has a lot more curves, arches, and organic shapes than the rest of the game, especially in underground areas. Curves aren't actually supported by the level editor. The level art is just to approximate them using multiple small angle changes. Additionally, one of the very first tasks I had when I joined Clay at the beginning of the Mark of the Ninja was to allow characters to walk on the ceiling, and that code definitely didn't account for smoothly curving walls at the time. There was a fair amount of tweaking and bug fixing that went into these levels to strike a balance between the walls and ceilings looking natural versus the limitations and capabilities of the engine. Brooke Miles, programmer. of course I had to run into that damn bomb on accident. Clay really made sure that this wasn't easy. There's no question about it. That's why this is probably my least favorite level in the whole game. It's just, I don't like how annoyingly difficult it is. Ha 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 ha. Oh, yes! That was the perfect way to do it. And I do that so I don't have to deal with them later on. Stupid, stupid idiot. You just had to get killed before... Camera panning in open areas caused level streaming issues on certain hardware due to the extensive background parallax we employ. A lot of texture data sometimes had to be streamed in quickly during fast cinematic camera pans. This became a balancing act as we tweaked the zoom level, camera speed, and level art to make sure everything was visible at the time. Chris Costa, lead programmer. Finally. Ah, look what that did for us. All right. And that opened up a few doors for us, too. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do that some other time. First, I'm gonna... Alright. Take it on down. Yeah, I might have to consider recording Mark of the Ninja videos earlier in the day, because I just don't do a very good job somehow at these videos otherwise. Very oriental, that's why I like it though. Thank the Lord. Alright, I think that did it. Finally. That was not easy. Hopefully I'll be able to find the other
I
scroll.
must call one last student to bear the mark. The man who should have replaced me must instead sacrifice himself for me. And for us all.
Oh, I killed myself with the damn spikes. Get killed on the spikes one more time, and we're gonna do this some other time if you can't avoid that. Okay, we're just not gonna do that part because it's wishful thinking to assume I'm not gonna be killed otherwise. Ah, there's our third one up there. Oh my gosh, indirect kill. I had nothing to do with that.
When the night falls, I pick up my blade and I turn on the bandits. I kill 10, 20 before they start to flee. And then I walk outside and collapse. The shame stays in my gut, and I accept it.
The death poem is a form that I discovered while I was researching Japanese poetry. Like the name says, it's a poem you would write when the end was near.
I sink into the ground and wish sadly.
This confession? It's something
Charted piece of junk. Finally, I did get all 3 scrolls out. The death poem is a form that I discovered while I was researching Japanese poetry. Like the name says, it's a poem you would write when the end was near. For example, here's Toyotomi Hideyoshi's appearing like dew, vanishing like dew, such is my life. Even Naniwa's splendor is a dream within a dream. Chris Dolan, writer. I'm gonna go ahead and use Mark of Serenity to get past there. Alright, I'm just gonna sneak past them. Oh, I hate stalkers. It's just so difficult. I'll take normal guards any day over stalkers. And I was sliced in half by their lasers before I could escape. Alright, we completed all the seals. Get up there, you idiot. What's the matter with you? Ah, another indirect kill. Ha, no wonder that was so difficult. Ah, finally, all 3 scrolls this time, not to mention optional seals. Excellent. Well there, folks, I believe that will end part 11 of my walkthrough for the original 2012 release of Mark of the Ninja. Remember, if you like this video, please hit that like button below, and if you want to see more of my videos, please punch that subscribe button below, and I will see you all later in the next video, folks. Till then, though, my name is Nuclear-Skull87, and I shall see you when I see you all in the next video. Amen.